The Pac-12 and the Mountain West no longer have a scheduling agreement in 2025, so the Beavs and Cougs had to scrap together some pretty random schedules. Let's take a look at what they ended up with. Of the two teams, I definitely think Oregon State did a better job of piecing together a schedule. They get their former Pac-12 foes and Cal on there as one power conference team. They go at Texas Tech and Oregon, host Houston, and host Wake Forest as well. And if you count the Washington State games, which they have two of them on the schedule, as power conference games, that's 7 games against power conference opponents on there. The road game at App State is an ideal tough game on the road versus a group of 5 team. And then even at Tulsa isn't crazy. But still, you look at it for the most part, they got a nice friendly home stretch. They've got a couple local teams that they're bringing into town that will gauge some interest, and overall in excess of power conference teams. Washington State, on the other hand, they also have the 2 games versus Oregon State, obviously, but they land road games against Ole Miss and Virginia, and outside of that, their only other power conference opponent is going to be the Washington Huskies. They just have a lot of group of 5 fluff on this schedule to where I don't think they'll be respected. Kind of like this last season, even if they end up with a good record, they're going to have to prove it in some of these big games that they have in this stretch. And you also look at the dynamics they have in their schedule, there's a lot of road games there in the early going that are pretty tough to get there. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think of these 2 schedules that Oregon State and Washington State managed to whip up, and which schedule would you rather have?